yet another Blood Bowl encounter.
I just can't get enough of this sport, Bob, and I imagine that it's the same for our viewers.
They love it, Jim. And we'll soon be providing even more bloody images, thanks to our new fist cam technology.
Yes, it's amazing how many cameras you can build into a knuckle duster. Very sunny.
Just look at that clear sky, Jim.
Another glorious day, but that blinding sunshine may affect the passing game.
Great! Then maybe the teams will turn their attention to hitting each other instead.
Clean take up there, nothing to say.
And I don't have any remark to add, my friend.
Well, it is a violent sport. Nurgle. Why are Nurgle teams always so popular, Bob?
Because all their fans are infected, Jim.
Bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
A mouthful of knuckle, and then a mouthful of dirt.
Yeah, he went down face first.
Did you know one of the most unsportsmanlike Nurgle teams out there is the Decayed Renegade?
Oh, yeah, Jim. And they have a large appetite for foul play.
Let's hope for some of that action today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim.
If he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim. That's never a nice sight. I think he's singing him a lullaby.
What regulation clobbering!
Yep, Upside down, that's one way to look at things.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say, but it really only comes down to taking a few hits. Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly. Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
Wallop! Right on the schmozzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
He's got a hand to the bull.
Yeah, now he's looking around for support. Did you know the Nurgle rotters went missing in the Sea of Ice in '88?
That's right, Bob. They drifted for years, all the players frozen stiff in huge blocks of ice.
Until some local fishermen boarded the vessel and brought it southwards. Once defrosted, they were quickly back in business.
That's right, Bob. By the time the boat arrived back to shore, the crew had become devoted fans, and the ship's cat transformed into a beast of Nurgle. It looks like nothing can stop the Nurgle's rotters. as soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
Here we go, Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar, Jim. Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts.
You think you'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He made picking that ball up look easy. It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Hey, Bob, can you see those hobgoblins on the pitch?
Oh, yes, Jim. I can see them. It's going to be a nice match.
I hope they don't betray their own team.
Come on, Jim. That would be even better, wouldn't it? That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splotch. He checked that move.
Made him look stupid, you mean?
Hold still and then pow! Right in the face. This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of the Wizards. It's a catch! Now this player just needs to survive!
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
Well, that's the end of the match for him.
With an injury like that, I think we're talking career, don't you, Bob?
A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think about it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
What violence!
Yes! It's a great spectacle, Bob. And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling Big Moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like Big Moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf beauty, yeah.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. Reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the 91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him. This player needs some time to get his senses back.
What a coward!
Get up, loser! There's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True. Could be a bit one-sided. As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
Hook was worthy of a black orc.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it. Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
He sent him down for a chat with the astrogranite.
Now that looks like a pretty serious injury.
Just a flesh wound.
4 inches deep.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now. Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one. Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules? Blood Bowl players are getting more like their Albion League cousins every day.
That wasn't a light touch that put him down, Jim. That was a solid chop to the back of the neck.
He's got the ball! It's in the pocket, or should I say in the hands.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly. We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
It's not looking good for the defense.
The ball's in play.
Ew, slime balls, diseases, rotting flesh. To some, it's a beautiful sight, Bob.
Don't forget the smell, Jim.
Ew, really? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't notice that pungent, acrid stench of death and bile. God, bleh!
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine, and he's having a little nap.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
Even though it was close, they can scratch up another win on a changing room wall.
Next to their tally of kills.
Their weight and power is inversely proportional to their intelligence.
Yes, I'm not sure what their game plan was, but it certainly didn't involve the ball.
My gut reaction would be that without the ball, it's impossible to win a match.
Give me some notice if your gut reaction goes any further. You're right, though. Possession is key to victory.
MVP looks great on a CV, but what really counts is for the team to win.
Well, he did his best, but it just wasn't good enough. They had them under pressure for the whole of the match, and I reckon I could count the incursions out of their own half on the fingers of one hand.
Everybody clean! The Jack B!
They must have come up with an undetectable doping substance.
I hope so, otherwise we're in for a dull match.